Well, hello there everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting. My name's Hayley if you're new here, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using my Pan Matte palette. Mashup. It's a Mashup palette. If you're new here, this is the Natasha Denona Metropolis with a little twist. I've added in most of the Love palette as well. I've done a little mash up there to make things a bit more exciting because I used the Metropolis last year and I couldn't make my mind up whether to use the Love or the Metropolis, so I thought I'll just use both. So today I'm going to do a get ready with me using this palette. I'm going to start off with my primer, and that is the MAC Frosted Blur primer. I love this primer. I got a backup of it, so I'm not worried about using this up now. I was worried until I managed to get hold of backup, because I love it. It's so cooling on your skin. Oh, love this primer. Is it my favourite primer ever? Probably is so far. I just love cooling things. I used to have a powder from Estée Lauder. It was a loose powder, and that used to cool your face when you put it on. But I don't know if they do it anymore, and I can't even remember what it was called. It was in a little square pot. I think it was square. It wasn't round. And it was so nice when you dust it on your face. It was like a translucent powder. Oh, it was wonderful. I think I went back there and asked if they had it again, and I don't think they knew what I was talking about. So I could ask somewhere else, you know, on another Estée Lauder counter. Does anybody remember a translucent powder by Estée Lauder that was cooling on your face? Oh, I would love to get my hands on it again. Let me know in the comments. Or if you know any other products that you put on your face that are cooling. I just love that. Love it. Right, so that was the primer done. Now I'm going to do eyebrows, and I'm going to use my MAC Deluxe brow pencil in the shade Dirty Blonde. I'll brush them all down first. This one's a bit more of a powdery. I think of it as like a powdery one. I kind of like it. So you don't see individual brush strokes with this one. It just sort of fills in the colour. I love it. Easy to use. I'm going to use my MAC brow set in clear, but it's got all that pencil in it now, because that's what I use after I've put the pencil on. I think this is coming towards the end of its life now. I don't think it sticks it as well. I've had it quite a while. And then I'm going to go in with, I'm trying to use this up, it's in my project pan. This is Clinique Ample Amber Chubby Stick for your eyes. I've been trying really hard to use this up now. I've still got more of them that I need to use as well. I think I've got 2 more. I've got Lavish Lilac and Whopping Willow as well, because I went crazy on these. I love them. And I think they're all, I've had Whopping Willow twice. This is my 4th one of these. I had a Fuller Fudge twice, and I had the purple one, which was Portly Plum. I had that twice. I had the Coal. I know it was called Coal. It was like a dark grey colour. I had that as well. I've had most of them. So they're just really easy to use. And I like using them as bases and just on their own as well. They're so easy to use. get my Sigma switch. So either 227, I'm going to go in this pink here. I think it's called Valentine. I'm going to go in there and just blend in around the edges of that Chubby stick. Soften up the edges there. Not that they need softening up, it's one of those, that Chubby stick, you can just whack that on and walk off really. You don't need to worry about the edges too much. So that's that done. And then I think I'm going to go into Giving for my lid. I like to put my lid shade on first and then think about what I want to do with the outer corner. So I'm going to get that on my finger, because the reason I thought about what shades I was going to use. I thought I was going to use Giving because I can see some gold in there, and I thought I would like that on top of the gold, see what that does. I don't know if you can see it when I move my finger, it goes from pink to gold. It's like a copper gold, pretty much like the Chubby stick. So I wanted to see what that does on top of there. I think that looks pretty. I think I'm going to use this Chubby stick underneath all of the shimmers in this palette to see what happens. I like trying out different bases under eyeshadows, see what they do. .286, I think. Going to go into Enigma. It's more bluey green, so I'm going in that one. I'll just do it lightly here. I really want to use up the creams because I'm worried about them. I'm going to go into this shade here. I think this one's called Passion from the Love. And I'm just going to go in with my finger and put it here where it joins to the bluey green. So sort of like a transition shade. Going to get my 221 by MAC, and I'm going to go into Valentine again just to blend the edges. I'm going to go in with a bit more intensity with this Illamasqua blender brush, it's called, says it there. I'm going to go into Enigma again, just make that a bit more intense out here. I'm going to get my Intensifiers pen. because I want to see that purple more here. Get my finger again in Passion. Even better all over primer and colour corrector in the shade Peach, and I'm mixing that with the Lancome Natural Skin Glow Serum Concealer in the shade 120N, I think, yeah. I can see a little window, look, because I'm trying to pan this. Yeah, I've never panned a concealer. I think they're very hard to pan. I did nearly pretty much use up one last year, but then I decided to just keep it in my bag to you take in the shops to compare to things. Just going to use my little sponge on my, it comes with a little sponge in there. Then I'm going to go in with my little tiny liner. I think people are probably sick of seeing this liner, aren't they? I am. This is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil in the shade Onyx. I'm going to put that down here, just on the outer corner. Bye-bye. Want you to be used. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, little smudger. Avon smudger. I'm going to try Passion there. Is that Passion? This one. Sorry, I've got it upside down. This one. I'm going to put it underneath. Oh, that looks pretty, actually. I like it. I like that. Going to take my Fix Plus on this brush here, and I'm going to get Giving, this one. Just going to do that on the inner lower lash line. That is so pretty. I love it. Get my other Avon smudger. I always use this bigger one. This one's bigger. For my inner corner, I'm going to go in this one. I think this one's called Translucent from The Love. It's either translucent or transparent. I get them both mixed up. One's called Lifetime. I think it's transparent. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's transparent, that one is. Gonna put that on my inner corner. So I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over face pen. Yeah, look at that. I just said that so quickly. So I'm going to use that. Sorry if people get sick of looking at these, but they're in my project pan. And this is the, sorry, I meant to say, this is the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue Luminizing Tinted Moisturizer. I mixed that with the MAC because it's the MAC is a little bit pale and a little bit thick for my liking, and I thought that was a good way to use it up. I'm going to get my Lancome foundation brush. Don't know if it's got a number, but just mix those in. Taking my sponge, my damp sponge. Just give that a blend in. It's a nice day out there. Thought I'd make the most of it. Make the most of the light. My room is north facing, like the window is, so it doesn't always get as much light. I'm going to use this bronzer. Well, it's not a bronzer, it's an eyeshadow. It's called Pure, and it was from the Metropolis. It was one of the ones that I took out of there to fit the Love ones in. So I was using that as a bronzer in my Project Pan last year. Just thought I'd use that again this time. So I'm going in there, because I've got a feeling, because I've taken it out of there, I'm worried it's going to dry out more. I'm going to use my Clinique Chubby stick as my blush. Get my Onyx brush. It's a blush brush. I just want to go in that Valentine's again, because I can see I don't like round here. I've just seen. So I'm going into Valentine's, which is the pink, and I'm just going to blend that a bit more around here. Don't like it. That's better. My Lancome loose setting powder, long time no shine it's called, and that is in the shade Translucent. I think that's the only shade they do of it, I'm not really sure. I think they just do that. Let me get some else in there. I think this is a 186, I don't know. It's by MAC. It was all from some Christmas collection I got. Then I'm going to use my MAC PowerPoint eye pencil in the shade Mistletoe Mint, and I'm going to put that in my waterline. I'll give you a little swatch of that. So it's like a minty shade. Love it. I do a few passes to get it to, but then once I've done it, it does stay there. I know a lot of the time these ones you put in the waterline and it vanishes, but I noticed this one does stay there. So there's that in there. I don't know if you can see that very well. Then I'm going to put some MAC Prep and Prime Lip. This is a 238. And it's by Zoeva. So it's just a little brush like that. It's supposed to be for your eyes, but I haven't got a... I should get a lip brush, shouldn't I? I have to go in there because it's nearly... It's gone pretty much. I keep thinking, should I be bothering to do this? But I do really like this product a lot. So I'm sad that it's gone. I'm going to use MAC Soar lip pencil. Give you a swatch. So there's that one. Then I'm going to go in my lipstick called Across the Sky from MAC. Limited edition, but it's just a mid-tone pink. And these are all Project Pan items, that's why I'm using them. Am I going to pan it? I don't think I've ever panned, like fully panned a lipstick. Actually, yes I have. I had Hue by MAC and I absolutely loved that. And I did pan that one and I bought another one. But now they've discontinued that, so I can't have it anymore. But I've got this one. But this is a limited edition and I'm not going to cry about it when it's gone. I just want to use it up because I've had it a couple of years, so. Trying to use it up. I think I've had it a couple of years. Yeah, I think so. And then the last thing, I nearly forgot it. I do that a lot. Sometimes I go out and I've forgotten. It's mascara, isn't it? Just curl my lashes. Use my little mirror. I don't know if I said this is Clinique Black Honey. So there, that's what that looks like. It's like a plummy brown. And I love it. I love that mascara. So there's my look, guys. Using my Pan Palette Mashup Palette. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.